Hello and welcome back again to my channel, MTG and D&D reveals and reviews. And so far on this channel I've done pretty much just reveals on Magic the Gathering booster packs and collector packs and things like that. And so some people may be wondering, where's the D&D stuff? So today we are going to be looking at some D&D stuff. We're going to be looking specifically at the D&D Players Handbook for 5th edition. And so really an excellent book. Of course, there are online versions of this on D&D Beyond and other websites like that. You can order the books, the physical books like this, off Amazon, off D&D Beyond. Other sites have got them available. I'll try to put some of those links in the bio for you. But you can see it's definitely a very well-made, sharp, beautiful book. It is definitely something that if you enjoy having a physical book in your hand like I do, then they are definitely worth investing into. If that is something you're wanting to get into, is Dungeons and Dragons, and these are definitely something I'd encourage you to invest a little bit of money into. Depending on the book, when they came out, the size of anything, they can range anywhere from about $20 to some of the really new books that are just getting ready to come out. Sometimes they're $40 or $50. So they do cost, a decent amount. They're not cheap, but you can see they are very well put together. It is hardbacked, very sharp, very nice, beautiful coloring, excellent looks on the inside, tons of information. And so just going to kind of go through a couple of things on here. So of course you open it up right off the bat. You're getting here. Of course, I put my name on here so I know it's mine. But you've got your contents, your table of contents, and it is very descriptive. It really helps you find what you need to. You get the preface, you've got instructions, you've got creating a character. And so it's going to give you all the information you need on creating a character. It's going to give you, beyond first level, it's going to give you races. So you got all your different basic races, everything from human, dwarfs, tieflings, halflings, bards, all that kind of stuff, or dragonborn. Then it's going to give you classes, and so it's going to break all the different classes down for you. So then you've got bard, barbarian, druids, fighters, paladins, wizards, warlocks, everything in there. And it gives you the page number, of course. Go to those pages and give all the information you need on creating the character. So just for the fun of it, let's just go to dwarf, which is page 17 real quick here. We jump over here to page 17, and we're going to get information on dwarfs. And we're going to have a couple of different pages worth of information on here describing a dwarf. It even has things like good dwarf names. If you're not good at coming up with good names, they give you some suggestions on names, or you can use that and kind of come up with your own. Let's say we wanted to make a dwarf, and let's say we wanted to make a barbarian. So we're going to go to page number 46 over here. So we've got a dwarf. We go through and we get our basics on that and instructions on that. We're going to jump over to page number 46, and then, oops, I went too far. And then we're going to get our information on a barbarian. So it's going to give you information on just good background information, instructions on a barbarian. It goes through, it gives you the different levels and what's happening at those different levels, the things that you add and so forth on there. It's got different class features that it's going to tell you about on there. You flip the page, you've got more information. You've got crafting a barbarian, that first page, a life of a dancer, primarily instinct information. It's going to give you the equipment that they start out with. It's going to give you rage and what that is all about, one of its characteristics. It's got different paths. You've got an armed defense, you've got reckless attack, you've got danger, sense, you've got primal path. I mean, you've got just tons of information on here on helping you build your barbarian character that you're wanting to build. So you've got 3 or 4 pages of just information. And some of it's just, if you just enjoy reading about it, some of it is that type of information. Some of it is, hey, this is what I want to do to create my character. This is what happens. This is how I go about building that specific type of character, which the next page there is going to be on a bard, and so on and so forth. It's going to have things in the back. It's got multiple appendixes, however you want to say that. You've got ones on gods of the multiverse. You've got conditions. You've got part of rules of magic. You've got a part about telling you how to play the game. You've got part about personality and backgrounds and the equipment and customization options. You've got inspirational reading. You've got creature statistics. your base ones, and it even gives you some character sheets in the very back of the book. So really a really well put together, excellent book. It is worth spending the money on. I would encourage you in that. Now, if you just don't necessarily want to have a physical book, you don't necessarily care about having a physical book, that's not something that matters to you. Like I said, you can always get them on D&D Beyond, get a digital version of them, then you can have it on your tablet, your computer, wherever you go, and you have less to carry that way. You can carry all your books on your tablet, and that can be a great way to go with it also if you don't mind not having a physical book. I personally don't really like looking through a computer screen or a tablet or something like that to find information. I prefer a book in my hand, and I love a good, solid, well-built book. And so that's what you're going to get with these D&D books that are put together. So I hope that is helpful to you. I hope that is enjoyable to you. The Player's Handbook, like I said, I will put in the bio, the comment section. I will put some links where you can get this from either Amazon or D&D Beyond, where you can also get it in a digital form or buy it from them, and a well put together book. So I encourage you to go out there and check them out, and hope you enjoy.